Welcome to exercise number 10 about quality control. First question is, why is the test of some samples sent by the manufacturer to the test laboratory not sufficient to determine the performance and durability of a series of PV modules? The manufacturer, he wants a good result, and he does not want to send the production average, but selected modules with a superior quality than the production average. What has to be done to secure performance of quality of PV modules within a PV project? We do a holistic approach. So we have to make a control over the whole value chain. Give the answer in 3 parts. So part 1, we just do the control of quality. We check the BOM, so-called bill of materials. So we check the suppliers, which are the components, and check whether these materials are really used there and whether the subsuppliers have also a quality control, so the quality is constant. The second part is the consistency of assembling of all components. So that means to know whether all workers are educated to do that. If you just do announced inspection, for example, they may show just the very educated workers and the other workers not. And so you have to make sure that really all workers which are involved in the production process for a longer period of time during the production of the material for the projects are well educated. The adequate tools for doing that, also monitoring devices, and so to check the quality and the outcome of the work. It means also this is very much related to internal quality control. So you can check some selected serial numbers, you do some tracing. So you start from the factory to the port, you trace the container, and at the delivery site of the project, you check the unloading and the transportation to site of installation. Because on all these parts of the transportation, there could be some fraud, some exchange to modules inferior quality. And also at the installation site, so they're not exchanged. And very important to check the installation, commissioning with all parties involved, and do an adequate operation monitoring, and also do some degradation check, preferably before the end of the warranty period. Lamination quality. Why is the EVA chill content test not sufficient to determine the quality of a lamination? What additional tests would you propose? The answer is because the EVA might be treated correctly during the lamination process, but it won't stick to the interfaces because the surfaces may not have been cleaned and could contain oil, grease, or dust. A testing laboratory is offering all tests necessary for the IEC 61215 certification within a month. Is that possible? So if you take a look at the different test procedures, most of the test procedures, that's possible within a month. But if you come to the damp heat test, which takes 1,000 hours, which is, even if you don't do any interruption, which you shouldn't do, it is 41.5 days. And there's no month which has more than 31 days. So this is a fraud. This cannot be a reality. So some of the tests, or at least that test, cannot be carried out correctly. Why is the PID issue became more relevant during the last years rather than a decade before? Because more transformerless inverters and higher system voltage has been applied. Also, before, some decades ago, the operators didn't pay so close attention to the actual yield. Thank you very much.